Alright, I've got a Lockwood Aggressor. Here they are. Aggressor Sydney. Do not duplicate. These are the Postal Service locks. They are 7 pins. Now, these have been around for a long time, and I'm very surprised to find that there's only one person who's ever made a video picking one of these, and that's Bosnian Bill. And that just feels wrong that an Australian hasn't made one. So, if they have, they called it something very weird. So they're kind of cool. They only turn one way, and only just a little bit. So these are on like post office boxes. So, you rent out a whole box. It's like the little security latch on it. So, there's the bitting. Let's give it a bit of a pick. So it's very important to remember which way you need to tension this thing, because it only goes one way, and that is counterclockwise. I'm just going to use this pick here. Now it's full of tapered pins, tapered drivers. So anticipate many clicks, which also means I want pretty reasonable tension. Alright, there's that one at the back. The thing with tapered pins is sometimes, even if it doesn't really feel like you're making a lot of progress, you can be. Just got to kind of go over them over and over and over. Sometimes you get a nice click like that was just then. And when you're really lucky, you get some little minor core rotation you can feel with it. There we go, there's another nice click. Don't push too hard on anything once they're sort of in that taper section. Especially with these Lockwood ones, they have key pins are usually a bit tapered as well. So if you push too hard, you just undo progress. So just back and forward, back and forward. Oh, and there we go. No real feedback there, and we got it open. So, there it is. Now, to cut this thing, we need to take off this restrictor here. Yeah, we need a pinning tray. If this one's not in too stiff. Oh, I should have thought about that before I started. But I'm not going to need a bigger screwdriver. Try the other side first. Bugger. Well, that's fine. It doesn't really matter. Only if you just... There we go. Needed the extra grip strength. Alright. I don't know if this has got any master wearers. I wouldn't anticipate any, but it would have been nice to see where we'd left them. Anyway, so once that's off, put our key most of the way in. It's got this nice clip on the back, so we'll just use our pliers. Get that off. Okay, so now we can turn that, and we can find our plug puller. I might use the Sparrows one, and I don't think we can shim this thing. Nah, they're too tight. But with the Sparrows one, it should be okay. There we go. Got it. It's just getting stuck on that end lip. So here we have, you can see where the wear is, and you can tell that it's only one direction. That way, only very short. So we can see already some deep keypin tapering going on there. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Just arrange those. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, all right, let's get these drivers out. They are all just going to be like standard tapered pins. 1. 2. Whoa. 3. 4. 5. 6. And 7 with the rest of those springs. So here's the main lock body. You can see there's our holes there. Lockwood. This is also a date stamp. So this one is from 1973 or 1974 in that financial year. Every single one of these Lockwood Aggressors comes with a date stamped into it, which is quite nice. There's that plug, so I've got the screw hole for there. 7 chambers. Springs, springs, springs. Springs are boring. Alright, and then there we have these, not too extreme, but definitely a bevel on each one of these. So every pin needs to be tapped multiple times, just like I did there. And then you've got this really extreme taper on some of these key pins. Means, like I said, if you push too hard, you get like a counter rotation, and this will force up quite easily and then overset. When you do that, you'll drop everything else out and have to start again. So don't do that. But there you go. That is the Lockwood Aggressor. A lock that has surprisingly few videos on it, considering just how, I don't know, I think they're pretty cool. But there we go. I hope you enjoyed watching that.